Okay, now it's seeing other people in its melee rage, and it is not happy. Uh, okay, let's see how this goes with one attacking Holnir. And one attack on Null.
Yep. Don't forget half damage. So, shield.
Oh yeah, and for Holnir, yeah, it is half damage because he's still raging.
No, quartered because he's also resistant to necrotic because of the boon.
Yep.
Bingo.
So 6 damage.
The 15
Nice.
doesn't even hit.
Nice. Oh, right, because of the boon.
Because of the
Yeah.
moon.
Yeah, Helm's gift buffed my. Well, actually, so the gift of a +1 added to my dexterity gave me a 14, so that buffed it to 16. And then Helm's gift
now you're
buffed
18.
it more to 18.
Sweet. Okay, so
Oh.
Ooh, double
Why?
13.
What just happened? What just happened?
What just
I-
happened?
No, just you put in some good attacks there.
Oh. Oof.
Oh, Kat, you're probably gonna hate me for this next bit. Because I need to do one thing. Where
Your
are
curse.
you? No, the curse is already there.
The curse is already added to both of them. The base
Yeah.
ones were 7s, plus the curse made them both 13s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would
But anyway, yeah. What are you planning on doing?
that should be
Oh,
obvious. what I'm
nice.
doing with
smite.
that. Bingo. So that'd be 2 attacks and +1 Eldritch Smite.
So that's that if my math is correct, that's about 43 damage.
26, 53.
53, up by
No.
10.
That'd be my turn, so that's my action and bonus action.
Oh, Nelly.
Mel's turn.
And don't forget about your rejuvenation.
Yep, I know. I'm up to 110 now. All right. First of all, I'm going to. For Null, he's going to. Because he's flanking advantage and the shocking grasp. For 10 and bonus action for Bigby's hand.
Which is also flanking.
Oh yeah, but Zuri can't flank because it doesn't count as a creature, from what I understand. But anyway,
Avelios. You forgot Avelios was there.
oh right. But anyway, that's gonna miss. So, and Avenger next. And that should be it.
Okay. Holnir, you're up.
I don't need to use Reckless. Yay. Nine 23.
This is one of those times I wish my Hexblade's curse affected everyone. Because think of what the 31 is.
That would be your crit range.
So as I said,
Oh, it
this
is.
is why. Now you know
Oh,
why I
wait.
said I wish this affected everyone.
Oh.
'Cause it
Oh.
only affects me.
Actually, no. I'm not a berserker barbarian. I'm a totem
I-
warrior barbarian. My
Yeah, I know
my 19s
that's why I said
don't
I wish it
count.
affected. Continuing on.
No, my 19s don't count as criticals. So yeah, that's it.
Alright, Nephra, you're up.
Let's start off with Zuri getting double render. Wait, technically, would it be flanking because of Bigby's hand or no?
I don't think so.
Yeah, not really with
Fair.
Bigby's hand. It's not the same thing as construct.
Oh,
Oh!
never mind. I'll get that.
Can we get 48 on that holy weapon?
What? How many days? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. The dice are double because originally for holy weapon is 2d8. I got a 20, so 48. You're fine. Ugh. Then the 2d8 again of holy.
Okay. Anything else, Nephri?
Well, Nephrit herself, she is going to try and heal Alish because he's worse off than she is. I can spare 3 because we're both gonna need it later. So Alish gets 21 health from me. And I can give myself the same thing later.
And that's the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn. Kira, you're up.
Before Kira goes, you guys start to see some of the eyes that are floating around Trellis start to bleed out. Like, those attacks that Zuri just did a lot of damage that he was not expecting.
Oh,
And he's
that may have answered a question.
So, Kat, did you remember to do the second 2d8?
No, I did not. Thank you so much for the reminder.
So that's a total of 21 damage on that last one.
Yeah. But either way, he is not happy. And he looks to all of you in this unwhispered tone and... What is with the echo?
Practice.
Testing. Guess you're an echo.
Oh, it is me.
Oh, it is game. Sorry.
Testing, echo. Okay, we're good.
Yes.
And he kind of slips down, and you guys hear in almost this ghostly whisper tone. What can you accomplish defeating me here? You'll deny all these Canaries the chance to live like Cortana has. You deny someone who's been imprisoned for so long when she wanted to heal.
You are incorrect. Your idea of forcing your way into the world is what's causing you the problem. But when there is cooperation between two, like there was between the two that were Kira before, that is when harmony is achieved. Your insistence on forcing the change is disharmonious.
It is a mere band-aid. But when a
That is
tree
why we,
takes root, the roots spread and life begins again. How is this any different?
it's not. It's just a question of who ends up being the victor, like that, like any other war. So we
And
shall
what
see this to the end.
and what would you see through as victory? Say you win. The world moves on. You'll be back as the outcasts and misfits you began.
Maybe we've made a lot of impressions on a lot of different people. We might be misfits, but we will be more accepted for being such.
For how long, though?
If we're lucky, the rest of our lives.
How long does anything last? How long would your queen's reign rule? 1,000 years? 10,000? Before the gods rose up against her again? It's just the way
That's
things are.
that is still more than your lifetime. That is the eternity that we have waited, planned, hoped, dreamed, if we could, to grasp that life. And you
Our
will
ho-
not take it
our ho-
away.
well, we shall see.
Oh my god! I am so happy.
And Kira stands up and presents. What Elise says is true. And I'm living proof of that. When he does hit.
So, to all the melee combatants, have fun wailing on this guy.
Yeah, and feel free to do some smack talk at the beginning of your turn, okay? Evelios, it's your turn.
And you have advantage because of Guiding Bolt, I think.
Yep.
Yes. Just
Guiding
for that
Bolt does.
first one.
Yep. Guiding Bolt does advantage on the first attack.
Okay. So I'm gonna lose Sanctuary because I'm gonna choose to attack since I'm gonna have advantage. But before he goes in for his swing, he's gonna be like, you don't get to decide the fate of everyone else. We have ourselves to decide our own fate. As he goes for swing number 1.
18 hits.
And then he will go. I'll put a 4th level smite into that, but I'm gonna do my second attack first.
20 hits.
20
Yeah,
hits.
yeah.
All right. So, let me see. Where is my smut? And because I have this funny thing called improved divine smite also. So I'm gonna be doing an extra 1d8 on each hit I do. So let's see, second level, third, fourth level. So I'm doing it. I'm rolling 5d8 radiant on top of the damage I have.
Nice.
So in all, that is 6, 12, 32 damage.
That is how much damage?
32 damage, 3 of it not being radiant.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. There was one more d8, because it's per hit. 33. The one might matter. You never know.
Every little bit helps.
Yep.
That is all I am at liberty to do. I will pass.
All right, at least you were up. Dragon, you still there?
Yeah, I have to switch between browsers to unmute. Let me
Gotcha.
see. Looks like. And that will ignore Olnir and Zuri.
Where are you trying to put it again?
Like right about here. It's only a 10 foot.
So 10 foot.
It's only a 10 foot. A little, I guess, a little bit over, so it'll miss. It'll miss Velios. There you go.
There we go.
And it will ignore Olnir and Zuri.
And I believe Shatter's an all or nothing, right?
Nope,
No, it's
half damage.
It's still half.
You still have damage.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. I'm sorry.
20, 21, 31, 15. 15 damage.
16.
No, 15, because round it down.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Round. So 15 damage. And let's see. Don't really have much I can do with a bonus action, so I guess I'm done.
Bye. First attack is going towards Null.
And shield. Oh, no, never mind. It actually, disregard that. It was an 18. Not, my AC is 19.
Yep. So missed by 1.
And to Hallnir.
still raging, right?
Oh. See. Yeah, 30 divided is 30 quartered, so only 7 damage.
So, here's the thing. I'm a totem
Yes.
warrior, yes. But rage only works on slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing. I am not a bear totem either. I am a tiger totem.
Okay, didn't know. Oh, 15.
Yes.
Augment, you're up.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15.
You want me to read this for you, or you
Go
want
right-
to let the chat whenever do this?
If Augment can he?
That we can't due to nearby conversation. Ah, shoot. Okay.
Ah.
Even with nobody reading this, come on. All of our praises and claim of peace. All of the stress that we have gone through with this villain. The sudden backstabbing. This is our triumph. This is our time.
Why isn't that glaive attack not at advantage?
That was his first attack since Guiding Bolt.
Nope, that was only for Evelios.
Yeah. But since that's still the first number, we will take it. And Cactus, you really can't unmute yourself for one moment?
Oh,
Yeah, I can. The being quiet right now, yeah.
Yeah, because I got an important question to ask.
ooh,
Wait.
say it.
And I know you're DM, so do you want to say it?
I do. Everyone, how do we want to do this?
I was hoping for that. I'm holding mine. I'm saving mine for last.
No,
Uh, go-
I want to
Go by
I wanna
cycle
say
the
this
turn
though.
order?
no,
Yeah.
Can I at least be the one that goes last sort of idea? But there's 2 things I want to have happen first, though. As a nice
Okay.
call out.
What's going to happen is Augment's going to attack first. We're going to go down the turn order and then finally ending back at Augment delivering the final blow.
So
Okay.
we're doing Knights of the Round.
Yes. However, there is 3 things I do want to have happen as a nice call out, though. First one, a snowball comes and hits him, courtesy of Dazo. One of Quinn's daggers comes to hit him, courtesy of Quinn. And a bolt comes and hits him with a mark of a saber on the bolt.
All right,
Call out
Nice.
saber. Okay.
Mark for save. Snowball from Dazo. So dagger from Quinn. Lightning bolt for Saber. Okay, that is you. No!
All right. First of all, a single shot from Avenger, then pummel from just a big pummel of shocking grasp from Null, and a punches from the claw, and all you hear and sound. Cat, I'm sorry for the double reference, but Toradora!
Call out to my fellow Marines out there. This is for y'all.
On there, you're up. Next.
2 hits from his hammer whilst declaring, I am Honir Goldbeard. I am the traveling doorway. I decide my fate. I am free as the wind, and my destiny is to the horizon. And with that, he jumps straight towards. He discards his hammer, jumps right onto Charles's face, and delivers a headbutt.
Alright, Nephrite.
You know, I was gonna put a 3rd level spell slot into Cure Wounds so that way I can heal myself, but nah, fuck this! While holding on to Alicia's hand, giving him one big kiss on his lips, you claim to try and strive for a peaceful life just for the sake of all of this. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Saria Adil, about to be, hopefully, Saria Adil Deepmantle, professionally known as Nephrite, Diamond of the Crystal Forge in Nemia, mother of invention and creativity herself. You want to take my life away from me? Think bleeping again! Don't come back to this realm if you want to keep your lives intact. And just probably her last crossbow bolt of the entire campaign, she flicks it in the air and hurling a barrage of bolts directly into one of his eyes on the left side, while Zuri gives 1 and 2 final renders, I don't care if the first one hits, into the right eye. Both of them still with Holy Weapon on them. So I'll just do the last double D8 for you. Nah, that's 12. Oh wow, and I hit with a 12 too. Dang it! I didn't even see that.
That dice curse is gonna follow us to the end.
Yep, primarily me.
Meanwhile, Kira summons every magic missile she can conjure, and looks directly at Trellis, going, "There's no future for our kind if you're form of tyranny. If they want a future where they can achieve a life, then they should learn to make some friends instead." As she fires all her magic missiles on the eyes that Nephrite did not hit, and then jumps up, summons her spiritual weapon fan, and kind of flings it like Cortana in Mortal Kombat to kind of slice to the back of his neck and twirl around to slice its chest. Ephelios.
Okay, before I go into my spiel and how badass my moment's about to be, I need Sound's consent to allow Zuri to land on the palm of my hand.
You know what? For the sake of badassery, this
For the
is the
sake-
last fight.
For the sake of badassery.
For the sake of badassery, I give consent. Zuri will, after zooming by just to give those 2 renders, he will land on Avelios' hand.
So, as I'm giving my speech, I would like to be casting Ultraluce's Resilient Spear, targeting Zuri while he's on the palm of my hand. And I'm giving this spiel like, Charles, you made one fatal mistake today. You messed with my family. The greatest thing you can ever take from a man is his bond with his family and friends. And I am here today to prove to you that bonds conquer all. And I'm literally going to roll Zuri at Trellis like Zuri is a bowling ball. Going for a strike.
You pulled a Stanley. I love it.
You know what? I will take it. Just Zuri's not gonna just idly flail around in it though. He's actually gonna increase the momentum while running in it.
Alright, Alish.
I can't help but wonder if any of your others will actually learn anything from this day. as he takes out a stone. Where's it at? Just a second. It's not working.
Oh yeah, you still have the poison stone from Prithvi.
Ha!
I destroyed mine, and that's some that we destroyed hers.
Oh, he's gonna catapult it. Tennis ball.
Not even gonna bother with the deck save, as you catapulted straight into its forehead. Ogman, your final shot.
If you please.
So during everyone's attacks, Ogden is just climbing up trellis, and as he's rearing back from the catapult, Ogden is flung into the air. Avalon, in both hands, comes cleaving him clean in half. No words besides what he said at the beginning, as he's just, this is the end sort of look.
And as you do that, you slice him in half. His body just dissolves into smoke as it climbs up in the air like an unbeatable chain, and slowly disappears into nothingness. And with that, combat is over.
And out of character, yes, Leah, how does everyone... I want to say this to everyone here. Yes, I did ask Kat of the, how does everyone want to do this more? So yes, I did ask Kat about that ahead of time.
You know what? I was actually gonna beg for all of us just to say it in one go all together, just as the final rally for all of us. Just, can we all just say it together? Yes. How do we want to do it?
Yep. Nephrin and the leash, can you do a perception check, please?
On it. And also, Cactus, you may be short on one of those 12s, because I said I got 2.
Oh, one moment.
Alright, so Alish is a little too focused with his catapult success. Well, Nephrite, you look back and you see the dark armor of the Green Knight slowly turn into smoke like it did with Trellis's
once
Canary. And you see the mortal body just lying there.
Well, considering what I did to him when I got the kill, there's no head.
Surprisingly, the head,
Head is still intact.
the head's attached.
Okay.
Nephri's just gonna slowly walk up to the body. I'll go wait for Elise to say something, because I didn't know if he was typing. And she will just lightly cast Cure Wounds if it's not too late to try and bring him back. Because I don't have Revivify, I'm sorry. Or Resurrection.
But I have Revivify.
You're casting Cure Wounds on him?
I would like to try to see if it can work.
Okay.
I'll be nice because maybe this may be the trails that the party knew before we officially realized that we were backstabbed by him. So I'll give a level 2 effort behind it.
Alright. So you cast Cure Wounds on him. You do see a couple of scrapes fade away before he jumps forward in a gasp.
Oh, easy, easy.
What? Who who are you?
I'm I'm a friend. My name's Nephrite.
What's going on? What is this place? Where's mommy?
It's Mommy.
Yes,
What's your name?
I'm Travis. Travis Eton. Where's my bed? Where's Mr. Fluffykins? What's going on
Uh,
here? I'm scared.
It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be a long story for us to tell you when we get situated. Can you stand up?
I I think so. He stands up and did did I
Nephrite's Nephrite's gonna help him up.
did I just get taller?
How old are you?
He you see him kind of try to count with his hands. 7.5.
Oh my. Um,
What's your name, lady?
my name's Nephrite. Or my real name is Serena.
Nephrite Serena?
You can call
Serenite?
me Nephrite is fine. Uh, Maya, would you mind helping me? And be careful. And Nephrite will just whisper, "She's a child trapped in a man's body."
Will probably take him some time to make adjustments. Um, I'll help as much as I can.
I'll help too.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Now, all we need now is some kind of a spell to put him back to how he remembers.
Well, his life was stolen at a young age, so it's not it's not a question of missing memories and the fact that they were just never there to begin with. The entirety of his adult life was lived by someone else.
I know how that feels. Kira says nervously with the memories of Cortana possessing Aerith.
Hmm. And what? Uh, sweet. Oh, come on, give me strength, because if you give me any more patience, it's gonna be a waste. Actually, uh, Erica, we might need some help. Because she actually might know a way to help him.
Yes, I do see the predicament here. Well, I can't give his life back to how he remembers it. I could give him a new chance. It would not be easy, little one.
When is life ever easy?
That's fair. But I think for now the queen will take him under his wing until we have everything prepared up here. Because in case you haven't realized yet, we're still surrounded by a very angry canary right now.
Correctamente. The question remains, how are we gonna be able to fix this? This whole mess all because of two people.
One
Well,
of which
correction.
needs, yeah, part of which is like, I think the fixing of the problem is more on the gods at the moment than us. The Canary need to learn how to make friends with people, have a chance of bonding in the same way that Kira did that for a while because they were sold a dream.
That is also the only way they can interact with people, is through dreams. They can't interact with people the way we do it just by day to day.
Yes, but the people need to be brought into the dream in a way that like we were, or they're conscious, they're aware, they are themselves, not meant to be a lie or a deception.
Argument, we see the matters, we're just trying to wrap our heads around it, we're not ignoring it, we're trying to think of a peaceful way to resolve it. And we understand
We
Alanta
are
may be one way, but we also need her consent in her way of thinking as well. These are her people.
right, and
Yes,
I did make
and
a did make
if I go
yeah,
back to my original body, I will no longer be the guardian of dreams. The canary will have no one.
perhaps you restore the ability to access dreams to Kira because she could be their representative, their guide.
I'm afraid that's not even my call. And Mistress going either was mine. It's just something that is a physical block with the canary once they leave the dreamscape. It's like a part they left a part of them behind here that can never be retrieved.
So there's no possible way for her to get that back?
The only way I could possibly think of is if she knows a plane shift spell, but even then, you see how much drastic matters that Trellis went through just for a plane spell similar to this.
Hmm.
But no, the Green Knight was given the ability to still transition between the dream world and the real world, despite being bonded to a person. Kind of confusing how one can do it, but another cannot. I suppose the only other thing is I could, with
That's
enough
that,
training, I could learn the main shift spell.
that's one way to look at it, Augment, that his bond with Travis is different than it is with Katana and Aerith. And also too, he's a high he was a higher level of a Kanari than I am. I was merely a foot soldier. He was a general.
And look at what you are now. I'm not saying it as a joke. I mean both the literal and figurative sense. You're the example of what a quote-unquote general tried to be.
Me? A general? I'm not like that at all. I'm more of a healer than anything.
What is, well, it's not so much that a general is needed, it's just a leader, a representative between the people, between the Canary and the people. The first thing that needs to be overcome is the misunderstanding that people might have of the Canary, which causes fear.
Y'all really think I can beat that?
Well,
I think if you work at it, you know,
let's
you don't have to do it.
let's
You
run
don't
through
have to do it
history.
alone.
Because if I remember a certain conversation you and I had on a ship, I never said that a leader has to do it alone. And you've seen me work with Albite at the Forge. He's not doing it alone, and I'm never going to do anything alone. And I believe Augment, Quinn, and many of us have said it before, you are the heart of the group. What exactly does the heart do for the body? Or what does it mostly do for any of our emotions? It leads by example. That's what the Canary needs right now. Plus, you're gonna have Alanta with you. You're gonna have Alanta and Mystra beside you. You have deities backing you up.
Well, now,
How can
now,
we
we
beat
can't
that?
give her all the answers. We can only provide guidance, nothing more. You make it sound like we can do anything with a snap of a wrist.
Nephra just looks down at the book, looks at the wand, points to both gauntlets,
Point,
points to the crystal imprisonment.
Point taken.
Check and mate. So you're not going to do this alone. You'll have divine guidance backing you up. You're going to have the Crystal Forge backing you up all the way. You're going to have the Blacklock clan backing you up, as well as a certain someone backing you up in the romantic department.
Kira slightly blushes at that.
Almin does as well from the comment, as I'm typing something else up right now, so
But the only person that we need to hear from is the person who's given the offer.
It's not going to be easy. Especially with the Canary having their way of life for thousands of years. But I can't leave them in the darkness alone either. So if they're willing to try my way and try a different, maybe better way, who am I to say no to helping them? No, I don't think this makes me a deity. Come on. I'm already nervous of being a leader. Don't make me extra nervous about this.
We know she's the goddess of dreams. And technically, yes. Well, she's not really the goddess of dreams. She's the guardian of dreams. And technically, yes, she's a deity.
Yeah,
She's half of the goddess of poison.
speaking of which, I think it's time to set things right. Mister, will you help me? Of course, dear. Kira? My wand, if you please. Kira goes and gives back the wand. Now then, first things first, we need to stop the portal from opening too much longer, so if all of you could remove the goblet, please.
I'll do it.
And
Velios
I
is
got
going
the
to
crown.
go reach
Crown's on
through the
fire.
fire.
You forgot we need to replace it with something, so
We got a giant hand over there.
Yep. I got it.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
I'm gonna begin spraying him. Hopefully this will work.
I'm going to go reach for the gauntlet and grab it.
Yep,
And
you're
also, if the giant hand doesn't work, you got the bird. I can bring it right back.
Do I need to roll anything?
just a constitution for sticking your hand in fire.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, the crown is still on Null's head.
Yep, and
Dirty 20.
You managed to go through the fire without getting yourself burned, and your alignment should match it. Should match the The
Yeah,
gauntlet.
because you let me grab the first one without any problem.
Yeah. So with that, Null places the hand in the claw inside the green of fire. It sparks a little bit as it reaches out and dances across the hand. And the hand's gone. And the fire is gone.
Really, Cactus?
What do
I'm
you
Chad
like?
Wait.
1 second. I'll do this for myself.
Thank you.
Continuing on though.
You all feel a bit of a rumble as it is gone.
You know, I just realized something.
What?
Um, he walks over to the edge and walks to the edge and looks over. You don't suppose that was keeping us up here, yes?
Oh,
Oh,
crap.
this is
shoot.
Let's do the obvious goddess near us. Please tell me that's not the case, or do we need to start running?
Mistra doesn't really pay attention as she points her wand towards the portal and shots out this purple light that engulfs the portal. And almost feeling a drawn, you see Alanta slowly disappearing from the dreamscape area to right in front of the crystal. Alanta looks up and touches the crystal as she says, "Look back into my memories. Look back at what all these people have gone through. And we can be who we were again." And with this, Mistra points her wand right at the crystal and Alanta. She gives a warm smile to each and every one of you before she is engulfed in this green light. Soon, the crystal itself starts to glow that green light too, as the being inside breaks out and emerges with Alanta. And when the green light fades, you see this.
I want that dress. I want that dress.
Gives me Maleficent vibes.
I won't say a line.
Maleficent and Hilda.
You know, from like the TV show or whatever.
Ooh. Oh, from Once Upon a... Okay, yeah, I can go with Maleficent from Once Upon a Time.
Moving on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
She looks gorgeous, though.
As she appears, you see her hands glow a bright green. Her face stoic as she looks to every single one of you and says with this low voice, "This world has suffered the poison by my hand." You guys continue to feel the rumble in the area. Not too sure whether it's the place losing balance or losing magic. Talona raises her hand and breaks off the crystal that she was captured in into millions and millions of tiny pieces. And she vaguely says the words, "Time to heal," as she opens her palm and spreads these green shards across the area beneath you. Save for one shard going to each and every one of you, touching your skin to where the mark is. You all feel a tinge of pain as you feel something being drawn out, and a look of horror when you see the parts of you starting to become covered in crystal. At first it only covers your mark bit, but then it grows and grows across your body. You're not too sure whether to be horrified or relieved as the crystals keep growing and growing on you, until at last they engulf you. And all you see is darkness.
Did we make the wrong call? I have a feeling we made the wrong call.